Astrid. Astrid! The Joker. Seems about right. Feels like another record cold snap on the way. I'd better get a fire going before the pipes freeze up again. Jackrabbit Remote Transport, Mackenzie speaking.
I told her not to come up. I told her you couldn't fly in this weather. For once, will you not be so damn
Whoa,
stubborn and
whoa,
listen?
slow down, Maureen. What are you talking about?
She just showed up. Said you'd see her. Said you'd fly her north. I know you need the money. The weather service...
It's okay, Maureen. I've got it from here.
Hello, Will.
What are you doing here?
It's been a while, I know.
Yeah. Years. I haven't heard from you since...
I know. And I wouldn't be here if it weren't important.
Well... What brings you... I mean... Are you sick?
No, not me. But I need to get to someone who is.
Right. So you're still a doctor?
Yes, I'm still a doctor.
I thought that after... Why are you here?
I need your help. There's an isolated community in the northern part of Great Bear. Someone there is very sick.
Great Bear? There's nothing there anymore. Not since...
I know. But I have to get there.
Still trying to save the world, huh?
Somebody has to.
What's that supposed to mean?
Mackenzie, Will, I didn't come here to fight about the past. I need a pilot to take me somewhere remote. Someone who won't ask too many questions. Someone I can trust.
Wait, questions? Astrid, are you in trouble?
Are you gonna help me or not?
What's in the case?
See, there's that thing about no questions, remember?
What's in the case, Astrid?
No questions.
Look, the weather out there is bad. Bad. I mean, it's getting worse. You walk in here after years. I could have been dead. You could have been. And then you show up and you want me to just risk my life flying into the middle of the great northern nowhere to deliver you in some mystery metal case to some remote wilderness outpost, all because you walked in here and asked me to?
Yes.
Astrid, you can't bring him back.
This isn't about that.
I know how hard it's been.
No. You don't know, Mackenzie. You don't know anything.
You don't think I feel it too?
Are you gonna take me or not? The longer I wait, the worse it'll get. Damn it. I don't have time for this.
Wait. The worse what we'll get? Why do I have a feeling you're not talking about the weather?
Because I'm not.
Throw your bags in the plane. I'll get started on pre-flight. Better buckle up tight, because it's going to be a rough ride. Let's see. 2 people plus enough fuel to get us out to Great Bear and back leaves... almost no capacity for cargo. If we're too heavy, we'll burn through our fuel before we get there. I'll have to be careful about what else I take with me.
I see you're still wearing it.
Huh? Wearing what?
Your ring. Our ring.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, I just forgot to take it off.
I wear mine too.
Why?
Memories, I guess.
I thought you wanted to forget.
Not all of it.
Look. I should have looked for you.
It's okay. I've kept busy. I've moved on.
You sure? Because this all seems pretty familiar. You still working with that researcher? Dr. What's his name?
No. No, I'm not working at the center anymore.
Well, then where?
I'm working on my own. Freelance, you could say.
Freelance doctor? That sounds legit.
I don't question your life choices, Mackenzie. Plenty of things you could be doing besides hanging out in your dad's old plane and drinking in the daytime.
Hey, we had a lot of good times in this plane. And it's under control.
I know, okay? I'm not here to fight, really.
I think about him all the time, you know?
I know you do.
What I did. The choice I made. I did it for us.
You don't have to. Let's just not...
No. It's important that you hear this. There's things I need to
Mackenzie,
say.
not now. There's...
Just let me tell you.
Will, shut up for a second. Something's wrong.
That is not good.
What's going on?
Power's gone. Whole electrical system looks fried.
Shit! What's happening?
No power means we're going down. Hold tight.
Will?
Astrid. Astrid! I must have gone right through the windshield. Trees broke my fall. Oh, mostly. My plane. Not sure which of us looks worse. Poor girl. This isn't how things were supposed to end. Astrid's pack. Locked. Whatever's in this case, Astrid was ready to die for it. I hope she hasn't already died for it. She definitely passed through here. And in a hurry. Hello? Anybody here? Hey. Hey, wake up. Holy shit! Wait! Hold your fire!
Get back.
Okay. Just take it easy.
Why are you here?
I saw the smoke from your chimney.
Outsider.
What?
Thought so. Mainlander. Outsider. I don't recognize your voice. And you haven't left like the others. So, must be a mainlander. Someone who doesn't know any better.
My plane, I crashed in the mountains nearby. I'm looking for someone who crashed with me. A friend. She might be injured.
I haven't seen her.
Listen, could you maybe point that gun someplace else?
You think because my eyes are covered, I can't see you? Make the wrong move, say the wrong thing. You'll see how good a shot I am.
I don't doubt it.
The others are all gone. If you're here, things must be worse than they thought.
Where are we?
Milton, a forgotten town deep in the mountains. You're far from home.
But where are we on Great Bear? My plane came down in a storm, and my compass was acting funny.
I've lived here all my life. Not much use for the outside world. Milton's the last of the old mountain towns. Now, it's almost impossible to get to. Or get out of. Only people left here are either too poor or too proud to leave.
Which are you?
I have what I need. At least I did before the bad men came. Now I'm not sure I have enough to get through the winter.
I need to find my friend, but I'll do what I can to help.
My mind is fuzzy. Some things come through so sharp, others like a dream. Let me think. Let me rest. Maybe I can pull some memories out of the fog. Maybe I can find something that could help you find your friend.
The town seems so quiet. Does anyone still live here?
Not many. After the earthquakes, less. After last night, even fewer.
Where did everyone go?
That I cannot say. All I know is that I heard screams and could smell smoke for most of the night.
You mentioned smelling smoke?
Someone came here. One of the townsfolk. Tried to convince me to leave. They said there were houses burning in the town. They said people were scared and were leaving for the coast. On foot. Foolish plan. But that's what they said to do. After the quakes. If there was ever another emergency, go to the coast and help will come. They wanted me to go with them. But I'm not ready to leave Milton.
They left you here? Alone?
I'm not alone. I have my Lily.
Lily?
Never mind.
Name's Mackenzie, by the way. And you are?
I had a name once. But for years, the townsfolk have called me Grey Mother. A name takes on its own life. Such that at one point, the name becomes the thing it belongs to. Then the old names fade. Can only be remembered by the young and the true.
So, I should call you...
You should call me Grey Mother also.
Sitting here with a rifle in your hand. You expecting trouble?
Trouble. Trouble found me.
You mean the storm?
The bad men. The bad men came. Took my things. Tried to take my house. They thought they were safe because grandmother can't see. They were wrong.
Who are the bad men?
The men, they passed through town. The night of the storm. The night of the lights.
I'm looking for my friend. She crashed with me when my plane came down in the mountains. Do you think she could have come through and been caught by these bad men?
I can't say for sure. Is your friend a survivor?
Yes. She is.
Then there is always hope.
The bad men. Did they try to hurt you?
Everyone thinks being old means you're weak, but they underestimated grandmother.
It seems they did. Okay. Well, any idea how I can get out of this town? I need to find help.
The old quake closed down most of the roads in and out of town. That was years ago. Blizzard just swept through town after the power went out. As for help, you won't find any out there. You're on your own. We both are.
I crashed without much food or gear myself. And if these bad men cleaned you out, we're gonna need to find some food and fuel, or neither of us is gonna make it through the next few days. You have any idea where we could find some supplies?
The bad men took everything. And the others in town who would have helped me are gone. The ones left will have their own worries. It's up to you, outsider.
I'll do what I can, but I'll need your help. There must be somewhere in town to get food, fuel, the essentials.
What about your friend? Aren't you in a hurry to find her?
Yes, I am. And I'll be looking for signs of her. But there's a lot of ground to cover, and without gear, I won't make it. So while I'm looking for supplies, you see what you can remember about the night of the lights, and if she might have passed through town. That way, maybe we can help each other.
Okay, outsider. Grandmother can't promise she can unlock the secrets in the dark cupboards of her mind. But she'll try.
What really happened here? Seems like people were here recently. Where did they go? Why didn't they call for help or just drive out?
The power went out. Who knows the reason? People started to get cold, hungry. They panicked, started to talk crazy. Others walked here from the highway. Some belonged here. Others were outsiders, like you.
Did anyone see a woman? Brown hair, would have had a tan jacket, a scarf with birds on it. Possibly injured.
There was an outsider woman. I heard her pass through. She wasn't alone. There were angry voices and... But the storm was too loud.
Voices?
I lost the voices and I couldn't get them back.
Before, you mentioned hearing voices. Do you remember what you heard?
The memories are gray, misty. I'm trying to remember. It was windy. The blizzard was already waking up. But I heard yelling. A scream.
Was it a woman's voice?
I'm not sure. The voices were thin, far. The blizzard was waking up. Soon there was only wind and darkness. I don't know. I don't remember. It's all cloudy now.
The power seems out all over town.
The power's always been spotty here, since the quakes. No money to fix the broken stuff left behind. And nobody from the mainland seemed to care enough to do anything about it.
I'm sure someone will come and fix it.
Nobody's coming to save Milton.
How can you be so sure?
I've learned to hear the difference between something quiet and something abandoned. This goes deeper than just a stillness. It feels like the moments before the world goes to sleep. We're just the last ones left awake to notice it.
You keep calling me a mainlander. Why?
It's what you are, isn't it? From the mainland, an outsider. You don't really belong here, do you?
Okay, but you sound bitter about it.
We lost everything in the collapse. People didn't realize how dependent we'd become. Some were fine with it. Others didn't want the scraps from your table. Created deep rifts in families, communities, scars that never healed. The mainland had become our lifeline, and it was suddenly cut. And so, we suffered.
I guess I don't know much about that history.
I'm not surprised. You mainlanders have always been focused on your own story. Only interested in Great Bear when it had something to give you. If you can't cut it down or dig it out of the ground, what use is it to you?
Well, another stranger. Have you escaped the town?
Escape the town? No, I just arrived.
Not a refugee from the highways, then. You look weary, traveler. Come, warm yourself by the fire.
Who are you?
I'm nobody. But you can call me Methuselah. I'm here to witness the passing of an age.
What do you mean, the passing?
Don't you see the signs?
You seem oddly familiar, old man.
Is that right?
Yeah. And this whole place feels strange and empty.
The quakes changed everything here years ago. Great Bear's back was broken, and it's been laid low ever since.
Then what are you still doing here?
Aren't we here to witness an apocalypse of an apocalypse, you and I? No one thought the world would end this way, but how could they not have seen it?
It's probably just a storm. Power failure. I'm sure everything will be back to normal in a few days.
I'm not sure anything will ever be back to normal.
I'm looking for my friend. She was with me when my plane crashed. But it looks like she must have made it out alive. Have you seen anyone pass by here?
Many people have passed. All have gone into the town. I haven't seen any come back.
What is this town? I don't recall seeing it on any maps.
This is Milton. Paradise Lost. It's a town of the old world, discarded, left behind. You won't find much hope.
I need to find my friend.
I'm not sure you'll find any friends here.
Any idea why all the cars are stalled and left behind?
They all stopped running. People abandoned them. Nothing but metal coffins now.
You always this cheerful?
My heart weeps for you, stranger. My days are nearly finished. But you'll have to live with what remains. Go safely, and good luck to you. I hope you find what you're looking for.
On the way into town, there was an old man. Glasses, big beard, walking stick. He seemed a little odd.
Doesn't sound like anyone from Milton. Most of the elderly have gone. Or died. I'm the only one left. The only one from the old days.
The old man outside of town, Methuselah, he said he'd seen other people walking towards Milton.
Other outsiders? It's possible.
Where would they be? Maybe my friend was with them.
If they were outsiders, they might have stayed in the old schoolhouse. In the months after the quakes, people used to huddle there for the warmth of the school's old coal burner. Rare outsider coming through Milton might stay there the night. If your friend came through Milton, chances are she ended up there.
Have you been able to remember anything else about that night? Anything that might help me find my friend?
I'm back in that night. Wind howling. Voices passing through town. I can hear them just outside the window. It's windy, but the voices carry. They are yelling. Her voice, it passes through town. She's running. She's alone, calling for help. But no one comes.
Why didn't anyone help her?
Yes. Why didn't they? They should have. They should have found her before it was too late.
Anything else you can remember might help.
They said men came from the tunnel.
What about the tunnel?
The only way out of Milton. The only way through the mountains. It's the only way she could have gone.
I must be losing my mind. Smells like food cooking in here.
It's been a while since Grey Mother had anyone to make meals for. Please, take some soup before you go.
Thank you. That's really very kind.
Did you find it?
It was there, like you said.
And your friend?
No sign of her. The tunnel's blocked. Looks like maybe an avalanche. But I think she got through before that happened.
If the tunnel is blocked, that's the end for Grey Mother.
So the tunnel is the only way through the mountains?
No. Not the only way through, but my only way through.
She was there at the tunnel, at the bus. I'm sure of it.
You think she passed through the tunnel
I'm not sure. But she was there. She left me a sign. A word. Perseverance.
A word from the old days. Why would she write that?
She's telling me she won't give up.
Or maybe reminding you not to.
Why write such a long name, though? It has to mean something more.
Why? Because you mean so much to her?
Because she wrote it in blood.
I seem to recall a town somewhere up north, far. What was it called? That's it. Perseverance Mills. Old logging and mill town used to be an important place. Now it's mostly dead, like Milton. Maybe she's pointing you there.
Perseverance Mills. How do I get there?
By car, before the quakes, when the roads were clear.
Looks like I'm on foot.
That will be a long road.
I'm starting to get pretty worried about my friend.
There's only one thing left to be done. You need to put her to rest.
Put her to... I'm not giving up yet.
I remember something. A farmhouse on the other side of town. That night, the memories are confused, but somehow I remember the farmhouse. You'll find a key to a safety deposit box somewhere in there. Go to the bank and bring me the box that matches the key. Then you'll understand what happened to her.
Wait. Farm? Bank? What's this have to do with my friend?
They left her, didn't they? She needed help, and they let her go. This is how we make it right.
I don't understand.
In the bank, you'll find the answers. Now go.
That scarf wrapped around your arm. Where'd you get it?
You're never gonna find her.
What did you do to my friend?
We burned them all, you know, in the old school. It was so easy, we just shoved them in there and locked the door.
You monsters.
It just happened. All the lights went out, the damn bus lost control and crashed into the tunnel. Brought the roof down on us. Barely crawled out of there alive. Hell, some didn't. People all hanging around trying to get warm after the power went out. All huddled together, scared and freezing. Oh man, I would like to have seen that. But we sure warmed them up.
You're a bastard.
That's about right. We put them all in the old schoolhouse so we could keep an eye on them. And then something happened to the lights. The power. It was like sparks everywhere and then fire. Your scarf lady found us while the school was burning. She tried to help get them out, but it was already too late. The smoke already did them in. She fought like hell to try and get him out. She stuck a knife or a screwdriver, I'm not sure, into one of our guys. Cut me, too. And then ran out into the blizzard.
Where did you see her after that?
You want to know about your lady? Help me first.
Damn it, tell me where she is.
We caught up, but she's a fiery one. Still had the knife. Yeah. Got me real good, you can see. We tried to stop her, but she ended up on the bus. Somehow, she was small enough to crawl through the crushed part. She got away. Whatever good it's gonna do her.
If you so much as hurt...
We barely clipped her wings. She wasn't hurt too bad.
Not hurt too bad?
All right, she was bleeding. A bit. No way out of here now. The roads are all blocked. You'll never find her.
You have no idea how stubborn I am.
I told you what I know. Are you gonna help me or what? Pull this knife out of me. It's stuck in deep, and I can't feel anything below my waist. I need it out.
You go after the old lady in the house, too? As well as letting those people in the school burn to death?
Hey, you think they put me on that bus for my good behavior? That's the bus to Black Rock.
Black Rock?
Yeah, you know. Black Rock Federal Pen. Where they put the worst of the bad people. The bad people, bad people. People too bad for the mainland. It's like an old penal colony or some damn thing. They know there's no easy way for us to get back.
Imagine how lucky you are. All those people in Milton, scared, dying, and you getting to live. You hurt my friend. Maybe even killed her for all I know. You scared an old lady half to death. You let all those people die. A knife in the gut is the best it's ever gonna get for you.
No! Oh, you son of a...
I managed to get into the bank, and
Did you find it?
here's the safety deposit box you asked for. I still don't...
Shh, please. Give me the box.
Jewelry? I don't understand. You said this would help me find her.
It will. Outsider, it will.
I need to find my friend. Do you think you'll be okay here by yourself?
You've done more for me than you can know, Mackenzie. These pearls were my lilies.
I didn't come across anyone in the farmhouse or bank that seemed like a lily.
Lily was... It doesn't matter.
Did you get confused? In your foggy gray memories? Maybe you thought Lily and my friend were the same?
I'm sorry, Mackenzie. I thought I was helping you.
It's okay. I don't think you're in any danger anymore. You should have enough supplies to last a while now. I'm sure help is on the way.
Now that I have her pearls. Lily's things.
What? Sorry, I don't understand.
I needed the pearls to remember her, but now you can take her things. Upstairs, in her old room, her climbing gear, her maps. They can help you get out of Milton. The path through the mountains.
You mean there's another way out?
Yes. My Lily was a climber. That's what happened. Never mind that. Take the rope, the map, follow her path. It'll lead you out of Milton and deeper into the mountains, north, towards Perseverance Mills.
Okay. If you're sure. Thank you.
Now lead me to my memories, outsider. Go out there and find your friend. And don't stop to think about Milton or Grey Mother again. We're of the old world. This new world is for the strong to survive.
Lily. Who was she?
You want to understand Lily's story? Man who fell from the sky.
I think I know enough about Lost to understand why you wanted her pearls.
Then take them to Lily.
Lily's still here? In Milton? Why didn't you say so?
Go find her. Take the pearls and give them to Lily. And then I can rest in peace.
I found Lily, your daughter. She has her pearls now.
They were the last gift I gave her on her 16th birthday. She wanted to leave Milton, to be free. She had grown up here in the mountains, a climber. She wanted to leave, to summit all the tallest peaks on Great Bear. I was afraid to let her go. We fought bitterly. And she left. She died out there in the mountains, in the wilderness.
Losing a child is...
It's like losing your own life. You have a kind heart, Mackenzie. But it's a heavy one. Go. Find your friend. Use Lily's climbing gear and her map, and maybe then her death won't feel so empty.
Thank you. I'll come back for you.
You've done a lot for me, Mackenzie. I won't forget about you.
So, we meet again.
This what you do? Hang around campfires and share wisdom?
These are confusing times. Let me see if I can help you make sense of them. I am an old man. I've seen many things. Some would say too many. I've seen this happen before. We've sinned. Now we're paying the price.
Are you talking about religion?
Not religion. Redemption.
Is this about the lights in the sky?
The lights in the sky are a reckoning. The wonder of humanity and all its creations laid bare. Her warnings went unheeded.
Whose warnings?
Mother Nature's. The signs were there for those willing to see them. This has all happened before. Soon we'll all be tested. We'll have to choose how far we'll go to survive.
What do you mean this has happened before?
Big change is coming. Are you ready to face it?
I'm no hero. I'm just looking for someone. Doing my best to survive in the meantime.
Perhaps. Yet you take the role of the avenging angel, choosing who will live and who will die.
Avenging angel? You talking about the convict? How do you know about that?
Was it easier to do it, thinking nobody would ever know?
The guy was a killer. If I let him go, he'd have killed again. Or worse. I did the world a favor by putting him down.
You might have. But die by the sword could be a tough philosophy for a civilization that's just been undone.
Look, we've lived through lots of power outages, and the thing is, the lights always come back on.
You might dispel the darkness at times, but the light is never coming back.
Good luck, old man. Enjoy your apocalypse.
You keep your luck, stranger. I have a feeling you're going to need it.
Hey.
Damn it. Not again. No. The lights.
Hey.
Ah!
All good. Easy. Take it easy.
What? Huh? Who are you?
Name's Mackenzie. I'm the one who saved you from the bear.
You kill it?
I don't think so. But I hit it. Maybe scared it away.
Not the way you shoot.
Glad your memory's coming back.
Shit. He caught me good this time.
This time?
Yeah. Me and the old bear go back a ways. There's unfinished business between us.
I bandaged you up, but you're in bad shape. Is there anywhere to get medical help?
What? You mean like a hospital? Out here? Nah, nothing like that.
I see you have a radio. Can we call for help?
No. Radio's been dead for the past few days. I can't raise any of the usual channels. I'm not sure why.
Well, you'll need some stronger meds to avoid infection. And for the pain.
You some kind of doctor?
No. But I've been around doctors enough to know you'll be in trouble soon. Unless you get some better help than I can give you.
Yeah. Right. Well... closest help is probably in Milton. Back the way you came.
There's nobody left to help you there. The town's pretty much deserted. There was a fire and...
Damn. My next town's days away. I'm wrecked. But if you leave now, you might be able to...
You won't last days like this. Must be another way.
There's someone who might help. But we can only reach them by radio.
So, we're back to where we started. There's got to be somewhere nearby that might have medical supplies, or another radio we can use.
You might find some comms gear, or parts, in the old Carter Dam. It's probably ancient stuff, though. That place has been abandoned for years. It used to have a first aid room. Might still be some old meds there, too. Something strong enough to maybe numb this pain.
Hang in there. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Wait. Wait. The old bear. He's still out there. He'll be wanting to finish the job.
Okay.
Here. Take my rifle. You won't kill him, but you might scare him off again.
Right.
Watch out. The dam. Unstable.
Wait, what? What do you mean unstable? Damn it. He's passed out. Holy shit. Unfinished business with the bear, he said.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's smart.
Take it easy. You're pretty banged up. You're probably a bit delirious, too. I just gave you a shot of some heavy antibiotics. Might feel funny for a while, but it'll help. And you're gonna need some time to recover.
Time? We don't have time. We need to get a message out. It's important.
Message? You mean to your friend, asking for medical help?
Never mind that. Help me up so I can look at the radio. Let's see if the parts you brought back are any good.
That's a military shortwave, isn't it?
Maybe.
I know a bit about radios. That's not like any surplus I've ever seen.
Ah, damn it! Well, the parts look fine. So, whatever's wrong with the radio goes deeper than that.
What could it be?
Something to do with the power. Fuses. Transformers, maybe. We have bigger problems to deal with first. That bear's out there, hunting us. He's a smart old bastard. He'll keep us from getting out, getting supplies, finding help. Eventually, he'll either get us or starve us out. Ah! Oh. I gotta lay down. Help me back to the bed.
The dam was pretty busted up, like you said.
Place was cracked open by the quake years ago and never recovered. Was already half dead at the time.
Meaning?
The dam dates back to the 60s. Industrialists from the mainland wanted to use it to power a mining town he was planning to build. But the bottom fell out of the price of coal, and he had to abandon those plans. Some fool tried to get it running again in the 80s, but then the forest talkers got involved, and that was the end of it. Pretty sure the Quakes finished the job once and for all.
So, who are the forest talkers?
Eco-terrorists. Activists, some call them. Depends on who you talk to, I guess.
Why are they out here?
Well, they've been active for years. They come and go. Mostly here to throw a wrench in the works for a variety of resource projects, mining, forestry mainly. They want Great Bear to remain a pristine wilderness.
You don't sound like you agree.
Oh, I've no love for industry. But this is the way of the world. You have something they want. They take it. Nothing much you can do to stop it.
Well, judging by what I saw in the dam, I'd say the forest talkers are still active.
Well, that's good news for you. Keep your eyes open for supply caches they might have left behind.
Can you tell me anything about where we are?
Well, this whole area takes its name from Mystery Lake nearby. It's kind of a wilderness preserve, though you wouldn't know it from the logging trucks. Not much around there, apart from some lake cabins that'll be locked up for the season. You've already seen the dam. Railroad passes through the area. Trains come through once in a while. Fewer every year. Whole area's mostly dead. Most of the year.
You sound like you like it that way.
Yeah, I sure do.
So, no other people living out here?
You gotta understand. The collapse destroyed Great Bear. There's nothing here to stay for. You meet anyone out here? Chances are they're hiding from something. Or someone.
And you? Why are you here?
I have my reasons.
What's this unfinished business between you and the bear?
Ah. Me and the old bear. Every time we meet, we make a little trade.
And what do you trade?
Each other's blood, mostly.
Sounds like a losing proposition.
Oh, I'm sure it will be. For one of us.
The main reason I'm out here is I'm looking for someone.
You won't find too many people out here. That's kind of the whole point.
This is someone important to me. A woman. She may have passed through here a few days ago. She might have been injured.
What makes you think she came through here?
She passed through the tunnel leaving Milton, but then... I'm not sure.
Well, the roads from Milton don't lead this way. Wherever she's headed, you'll have to cross the mountains to find her. Not an easy path, even for the most experienced outdoorsman.
I'll do whatever it takes.
Well, you won't get far with that bear on the prowl. What we need is to get my radio up and running, so we can find out what the hell is going on. Maybe someone out there has seen your friend.
The woman I'm looking for. She might be on her way to a place called Perseverance Mills. You know it?
Yeah. Shit-nothing town, north part of the island.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, I know it.
We were on our way there, my passenger and I, when we crashed. I need to find a way to get there, or contact her. See if she's all right.
You sure she's alive?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, normally I'd make some calls on the old shortwave. Whole area's been damn quiet since those lights in the sky. Even the wildlife's acting strange. But I might have an idea.
What do you mean the wildlife's acting strange?
You live out here long enough, you get a sense for the patterns in nature. Right now, the patterns are broken. Critters aren't behaving the way they should. It's like they're spooked or something. No, not spooked. changed somehow. Best way I can say it is, things don't feel right.
You said you had an idea. What do you have in mind?
Well, it's a long shot. But I may know how we can find out about your friend.
I'm listening.
This shortwave, I use it to keep an ear open for what's going on.
So how do we get the radio working?
There's no reason I can see why it shouldn't be working.
Well, what about more parts? Or another radio?
We might find another radio, but I think I have a better idea. Problem is, it's no use with the old bear out there. Your path to a working radio, and our survival, is through that bear. We have to find a way to deal with him first.
Okay. So we have to deal with the bear. But you're half dead, and rifle shots don't seem to do much. So...
That's because the old bear, he's special. I've been hunting and trapping for years, and I've shot a lot of bears. But I've never encountered anything quite like him. Special bear like that needs special magic to bring him down.
Magic?
Don't worry, I'm not delirious. I don't mean literal magic, but we need the old knowledge. The old ways.
What do you have in mind?
There's an old story. Local legend, maybe. About one of the original settlers of this place. Spence. Story goes something like this. Spence shows up and sets up his claim shanty with his young family in tow. For generations, the family had been traders in the Hudson's Bay Company. Old voyageur stock, they say. Hard people. Survivors. One day, a bear shows up and menaces the homestead. Spence takes a shot at the bear, but it doesn't seem to do anything. Bear wanders off, but Spence's wife, she takes a turn. Slips into fever. For days, delirious, she screams about the bear. Local doctor can't do a thing for her, neither can the priest. Week later, a hired hand goes missing, and they find him. Just a body. Ravaged. Spence fears for his wife and kids. He's convinced some evil bear spirit is trying to kill them. Revenge for some slight in the past, maybe. Something in the family history. Spence gets some men together for a hunting party. They go out into the muskeg and track something big for days. Eventually corner it. It's a big son of a bitch. Biggest bear they'd ever seen. Man-killer. Story goes, they empty their rifles into the bear and it just walks away. Like it's made of stone. They call it the demon bear after that. Wife's dying now. Spence believes the bear's evil spirit is killing her. Eating her soul. He can't get anyone to join him on another hunting party. They know rifles don't work. So he forges a spear. Like a boar spear, but bigger. From some old Hudson's Bay trapper's wisdom, apparently. He goes out into the muskeg, disappears for days, and then one morning, the wife's fever breaks. But nothing from Spence. Some men go out looking for him, and they find him. Half dead, blood all over him, body torn almost in two. The bear's work. The last thing he says is, "Spear stole the bear's soul. My wife is now free." And then he's gone.
So, did he kill the bear?
Nobody knows. Never found a carcass. They buried Spence, took the spear back and hung it over the mantelpiece in the Spence homestead. Never saw that bear, or any other, again. Years later, after the Spence family faded to obscurity, wealthy land baron bought the spear to hang in his hunting lodge. Just so he could tell that story, I imagine.
So, do you believe it? The story of the demon bear and the spear stealing its soul?
What? No, of course not. I might spend all my time alone in the wilderness, but I'm not crazy. But the old stories sometimes have truths hidden in them. Spence might have been superstitious, but he had the right idea. 10 inches of cold, hard steel might do what a bullet can't. I'm convinced. A spear's the way to kill that bear, and you need to get Spence's bear-killing spear if we're going to survive the winter. The old hunting lodge is still there, a couple of days' journey south. Follow the tracks the other way, through the muskeg, and you'll find it. If the spear's there, get it. It might be our best hope.
And the radio?
You deal with the bear, and let me worry about the radio. Now, let me rest. Good luck out there. Watch out for our demon.
Right. Oh, shit. The lights. You again?
How goes the war, my friend?
War?
The war between man and nature, of course. The lights in the sky, you and the bear, the cold, hunger, the old fights returning.
Did you scare the bear away?
There was no bear when I found you. Perhaps it isn't yet time for your paths to cross?
Listen, old man. I'm not sure.
You still believe things are going to go back to the way they were?
The lights in the sky.
Remember, I said they were a reckoning.
They're powering the lights around us?
Now you see.
This can't be. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense, and yet it has happened.
I've had a lot of trouble with wildlife lately. Is it always this dangerous around here?
I've seen many strange things, of course, but the birds and beasts, their rhythms are their own.
Meaning?
The patterns of nature have been interrupted, broken. Even those who once knew how to read them are now confused.
What do you think's spooking the wildlife?
I can't say for sure, but the lights in the sky may hold the answer.
So you think the aurora is influencing the wildlife too?
There is much in nature that we cannot understand. Would it be so strange?
So, this is some kind of recurring aurora borealis?
Possibly.
And it's affecting the electricity, the power?
And everything dependent on it. Animating it or destroying it. Perhaps both.
And you knew this was coming?
No, but it was only a matter of time. This has all happened before.
Damn. Looks like one little detail got missed in the trapper's legend of the old bear. The spear didn't survive the fight. Must be something I can use to fix it in that old machine shed.
Did you find it?
The legend might be bunk, but the spear is real.
Maybe the legend is also real. Let's hope so, for your sake.
Yeah. The bear is definitely tracking me. You have any luck with the radio?
I did. Did you see the lights in the night sky? The aurora? Well, when that flared up, the radio came to life. Just lit up. Started spitting out noise, but it was all gibberish. Bits and pieces of things. Music. Talking. I think it needs more range. A more powerful signal. If we could find a way to boost the signal strength when the aurora is active, we might be able to get a message out.
Let me guess. You have an idea.
You're starting to get it, Mackenzie. I was digging through some old geological survey maps.
Those look like military insignia stamped on there.
Focus, Mackenzie! Now, this survey shows a series of radio transponder towers that cross back and forth across Great Bear.
Now, why would those be there?
Good question. But for another time. We can use these.
How?
Each tower has some electronics that'd serve like a signal booster to make sure the message gets to the next relay.
Okay.
Well, you get me 2, maybe 3 of those, and I might just be able to rig us up our own signal booster.
You might, huh? And I guess I need to do this while old Bear decides if I'm going to become the next chapter in his legend?
Don't be silly. Spence's bear would be long gone by now. That was 150 years ago.
Maybe he has, I don't know, genetic memory.
Ridiculous idea. But there's definitely a bear out there, and he's definitely interested in you. You'll just have to take your chances.
Says the guy safely inside the wooden cabin.
Damn it! You think I want to be in here? I need to get a message out, and this might be the only way.
What message? What does this have to do with me contacting my friend?
There's more at stake than you and your friend! Please, Mackenzie, get me those boosters. I'll fix the radio, and the first call we'll make will be to Perseverance Mills. I promise.
Okay, I'm on it. I'll be back with the transponder parts.
Watch your back, Mackenzie.
What do I have to worry about? I have a legendary 150-year-old demon bear hungry for my blood. Bullets don't stop him, but I'm armed with basically a medieval weapon, which I'm sure will do the trick. I'm stuck in this winter wasteland where lights in the sky make the power flicker and electronics explode, and the only people I seem to meet are all slightly crazy. And this is all after I crashed my plane deep in the wilderness and somehow lost my ex-wife along the way, and I'd really kind of like to find her back.
And don't forget about the wolves.
Let's get on with it. No, no! Where am I? Holy shit. The bear, it's right there. Damn. Where the hell's that spear? sorry. Such a majestic creature. I didn't want to kill you. But this new world will make murderers of us all.
Mackenzie.
The bear is dead.
Good, you're up. And just in time.
What happened?
You passed out. I let you rest since I needed time to fix the radio. Ha! And what did I tell you? Those transponder parts did the trick. They were perfect. You did good, Mackenzie. You did good. Signal strength looks like it might be sufficient, but who knows how long it'll last with this unpredictable aurora in the sky.
Okay. So can we call Perseverance Mills?
I've already set the frequency. Just toggle the call button and cross your fingers.
Here goes nothing. Hello? Is this the radio station at Perseverance Mills?
We need help. There's some kind of quarantine situation.
Hello? What do you mean quarantine? Is there a doctor with you?
We need a doctor or medical assistance, anything. Or turn off.
Can you... Damn it!
No! Damn it!
I'm sorry, Jeremiah.
That was my only chance.
Only chance for what?
You need to find your lady friend. I need to reach someone too. And that was my only chance.
Well, we can find another radio. Or repair this one. Get new parts.
No. There's only one way now. You need to do it.
Me? Need to do what?
You need to take my message. You need to deliver it for me. It's important. You need to do it for me, Mackenzie. It'll be weeks before I can travel that far. You need to do it for me, Mackenzie.
Okay, take it easy.
You don't understand. You don't understand what's coming, Mackenzie. You have to take my message, or else none of the rest of it matters.
Okay, Jeremiah. I'll take your message.
It's only a little detour for you, on the way to Perseverance Mills. A little detour that can change a lot. Maybe everything.
I'm listening.
Go through Carter. You'll need to get the old elevator system working. With the Aurora, it just might work. Go through Carter, the lower part of the dam. Now look out for...
Yeah, I know. Unstable.
Right. Through Carter, out the other side. You'll find your way to Signal Hill. Old weather service radio there. More powerful than my shortwave. You should be able to reach them.
Reach who?
I'll give you the frequency. Ask for Atwood.
Atwood. Got it. What's the message?
Wintermute.
Wintermute?
Yeah. Just that. Atwood will know what it means. And once you've done that, keep following the road north and you'll eventually get to Perseverance Mills. You'll start seeing the signs a few days walk out.
Okay. Got it. And what will you do?
A couple more days to recover, and then something else I gotta do.
You're in no state to...
Relax, Mackenzie. It's a short trip, but one I gotta take. And with the old bear out of the picture, I may have half a chance now. Thanks to you.
Well, don't make all my hard work keeping you alive be for nothing.
Good luck finding your lady, Mackenzie. I hope she's okay. This upside-down world won't be easy on the good people. I think you know that.
Thanks. She's out there somewhere. And she's a strong one. She'll make it. And I'll find her again. In Perseverance Mills.
Don't forget about Atwood.
Take care of yourself, Jeremiah.
Oh, Mackenzie. So you're still alive.
Methuselah. You appear in the strangest places.
You've left your mark, and have overcome great odds so far. But this part of the world still holds some secrets.
I'm not sure this is the right time for...
There are still stories that need to be told if you wish to play a part in them. There is always time for that. But if you are in a hurry, by all means go. Nobody would fault you for continuing your journey onward.
You know, it's been a hell of a slog out there. Never mind that damn bear. I've nearly died more times than I care to count. It couldn't have been easy for you either. But you seem strangely calm about the hostility of this place.
I have wandered these paths a long time, friend. I was a walker. Now I'm a watcher. I'm here to observe these times and help where I may.
As strange as it is to run into you again, it's good to find a familiar face in all this frigid wilderness. And keep to your paths. If this is a reckoning, as you say, I hope ours cross again.
A locked case. Wow, that is interesting. A locked metal case is a thing of the old world, stranger. A world of closed doors and things being off limits. Yeah, see, I was part of that world. But that world's over. This is my world now. And in my world, I make the rules. In my world, see, there are no locks.
Your world sounds crazy.
What's in the case?
I have no idea.
What is in the case?
I hope it's painkillers.
Your ID says you're a pilot. You have a plane somewhere?
My plane wouldn't do you any good.
Yeah, should I show you what happened to the last person who lied to me? She didn't look so pretty after I was done.
She?
Oh, so now he's ready to talk. Well, don't worry, pilot. You'll be with her soon.
So, she lives.
Where am I?
And she speaks. You're in my house. Found you out in the snow a few days ago.
A few days?
Almost dead. You're half frozen and then feverish. Judging by those cuts, you've been dealing with more than just the bad weather.
I ran into some trouble on the other side of that tunnel.
By the looks of it, I'd say the trouble ran into you.
Where am I?
I told you. My house. You're still weak. Rest up and we'll talk more later.
No. I'll be okay.
Suit yourself. Then let's talk.
You said we're in your house. But how did I get here?
I was out hunting. Came across you in the snow. Buried. You'd been out there for hours, maybe even days. Nearly dead.
Wow. Well, thank you for finding me.
Name's Molly. And don't thank me. Thank the crow.
Crow?
Yeah, crow. Or maybe a raven. The damn bird wouldn't shut up. Led me straight to you. Almost like it was guiding me.
You carried me here?
Dragged more like, but yeah. You were pretty far gone. Wasn't sure you'd make it, to be honest.
All I remember is the tunnel. And wolves. Being chased and then wandering. Forever. Like the world had no end.
Yeah. In the woods. In the dark. You can wander for days until you get so hopelessly lost. There's just no way to get back to where you were.
I was in a small town. Milton.
Other side of the mountains. Old town. Bad shape since the collapse. Haven't been there in ages. You must have wandered a ways for me to find you where I did. But you're not from there.
No. The whole town. Milton. It's gone. I mean, people are gone. Most of them are. It was a fire and...
Whoa, it's okay. You're all right now. Don't get too worked up. You nearly died out there. That does funny things to people.
Is this your kitchen?
By the time I got you here, there was no way I was carrying you upstairs.
So you set up a bed in here.
Power's out. This is the warmest room in the house. This cook stove is probably keeping us alive.
So, the power's been out for a while?
Yep.
Think it'll come back?
Well, we're used to the power going on and off out here in Pleasant Valley, so we're usually prepared for it. Feels like you run this farm on generators for better part of the year. Problem is, now the generators won't start. Or the cars, tractor. The TV's dead, radio won't work. Basically, the only thing that works is the old landline and rotary phone.
How is that possible?
I guess because it's pre-electronics. The old party line from when this farm was originally put in, maybe 60, 70 years ago. I'm not exactly sure how or why it still works, but it does.
Well, that's great. Can you call for help? Find out what's going on out there?
There's nobody to call.
Nobody else lives around here?
Nobody who'd help if you asked for it.
I was in a plane crash. In the mountains. That's how I ended up in Milton. I got separated from a friend.
They were in the crash too?
Yes.
They make it out alive?
Well, there was a storm. Wolves. I got disoriented. We got separated. I couldn't see him.
Him. So you left him out there.
And then I ran into trouble. Wolves and worse. I'm sure he made it out fine.
Yeah? How are you so sure?
Nothing could break that stubborn skull.
But you're worried about him.
Yes. And there's something I need from the plane.
What is it?
Something important. I need to find him. I need to get it back. You haven't seen a man pass through here.
Nobody that sounds like your guy.
But you've seen a man.
Like I said, nobody that sounds like your guy. Freezer's empty. You're gonna need energy to heal, which means we need meat. I'll be heading out early to hunt.
Okay.
You should stay here. Rest up some more. You don't look too good.
Thank you. I will.
And it's not safe out there, so just stay in the house.
Right.
I mean it. Stay in the house. Ah, you're awake. Thought you were resting. Managed to bag a stag not far from the farm. This'll keep us fed for a bit.
I heard a kettle whistling.
I put it on for tea. So we can have tea and meat.
I must be starting to feel better because that actually sounds good.
It's amazing what hunger does to the mind. If you're feeling better, you can start answering some questions. Like, what the hell are you really doing out here?
It's a long story.
Well, power's been out for, I've lost track of how long. We got the cold, we got deadly blizzards, we got hungry wolves, we got some tea and meat. We aren't going anywhere. So to be honest, a bit of storytelling would be a nice distraction right about now.
I'm a doctor. Dr. Astrid Greenwood.
Nice to meet you, Dr. Astrid. Like a head colds and babies doctor?
More like lab coats and test tubes. A researcher.
Oh, okay, so not the useful kind.
I need to get to a town up north. Perseverance Mills. You know where that is?
I don't get out much, but yeah, I've heard of it.
Okay. Well, there's some sick people there, and they need my help. And the thing I lost in the plane crash. The thing my friend might have. I need it if I'm gonna help those people.
The thing the stubborn guy you left in the plane crash might have?
Right.
So what you're saying is the thing you need is on the other side of that collapsed tunnel in the mountains, in the place where you ran into trouble.
That's right.
You know what? You coming here to Great Bear?
Yeah?
Not your best plan. So the people up north, in Perseverance Mills, why are they sick?
I'm not entirely sure. That's why I need to get there.
You must have some ideas, or why travel all this way?
I have some ideas, yes.
But you aren't going to tell me what they are.
No. I'm not.
And the thing your friend in the plane crash has, the thing you need to help them? You aren't going to tell me what it is either, are you?
Right.
Well, you are a lady with a lot of secrets.
So, when you came in, I heard you locking a padlock. Same thing when you went out. Am I locked in here?
It's better for you to stay indoors.
Why?
Lots of wolves out there, and it's cold. You aren't strong enough to go out there yet. Trust me, it's for your own safety.
I appreciate everything you've done to help, but I'd like to leave. I have to find my friend and get on with my work.
When you're stronger.
So, I'm trapped in here.
Like I said, it's for your own good.
So, is your husband around?
Husband?
It seems like more than one adult lives here. I assumed, husband.
Assumptions can be dangerous. You're a doctor, you should know that.
I didn't mean to.
You should just mind your own business.
But you just got back.
I need space. Need to think.
I'm sorry.
Stay out of my shit.
Looks like I'm not the only one with secrets. Hello?
Thank God you answered.
Molly?
Yeah, it's me. Listen up, doctor.
Okay.
They have me surrounded. They're smart sons of bitches.
Wait, who has you surrounded? Are you in trouble?
Not who. What? It's those damn wolves. They've cornered me in the barn. Sounds like they're trying to find a way in.
But wolves don't usually bother people.
Don't bother people. Shit, lady, haven't you been paying attention? Never mind that.
Okay, what can I do?
I need you to bring me something from the house.
Okay, but you locked me in here, remember?
Flower vase. Key to the basement's under it. Look for the gun locker. Grab the rifle rounds. Take the old revolver for protection. Might not stop a wolf, but it'll slow one down. Follow the blizzard line from the house to the barn. Get here quick and we'll figure it out. Hurry!
Okay, I'm on my way.
Go straight to the gun locker. Stay out of everything else, got it?
What? Holy shit. Hello?
That you?
Molly?
Yeah. Look, sorry I bailed on you, but I couldn't take a chance and wait. One of those big bastards broke into the barn. And as luck would have it, I'd left my bow in here last summer, completely forgot. Anyways, took care of that son of a bitch.
Molly, I was in your basement.
Right. So?
I found the body.
Shit.
Molly, who was it?
It's none of your business. I told you to stay out of my shit.
Huh. An old flyer for a town meeting of some kind. Looks like the town's not too far from here. If Mackenzie did pass through, he might have ended up there.
Oh, hello. Did you come from the crash site like the others? All the cots are taken, but you can sit by the fire, warm up a bit.
Crash site? How did you know about
The crash site. Don't you remember? Another one suffering from shock, maybe.
I crashed, but days ago. I'm far from here.
No. You crashed yesterday. In the hills. A terrible crashing sound. I even heard it over the howling blizzard. Don't you remember?
Listen, I'm sorry. You must be mistaken. I crashed, but not here.
Oh, of course. Well, please stay and warm yourself by the fire until we can figure out where you belong.
What is this place?
This is the old community hall in Thompson's Crossing. We gathered people here when the weather started turning bad. 3, or was it 4 days ago? The houses became too cold, and it seemed better to bring everyone under one roof. Then yesterday, the crash survivors started showing up.
So, these people are all survivors of a crash?
Well, most of them, yes. There were maybe half a dozen people in and around the town site when the blizzard first hit. Over the past day or so, the rest have slowly arrived. Most of them from the crash site.
What crashed?
A passenger airliner, best I can tell. Most of the people who arrived were too weak to talk about it. But judging by the thundering sound and the size of the fire on the hills, whatever crashed up there, it must have been something big. Are you sure you don't remember the crash?
How long do you think this weather will last?
You're not from around here, are you? Whoever named this area Pleasant Valley had a pretty good sense of humor. We get some of the harshest weather on all of Great Bear.
But it's worse than usual?
Yes. Another storm blew through about a few weeks ago. The worst I've seen in years. Blocked the roads, in and out. I'm afraid we're stuck here until the road's clear.
Will someone come to check on the town? Clear the roads so you can get out?
I don't think so. Not anymore. We'll have to wait for nature to take its course.
But what will happen to all these people?
Honestly, I'm not sure. We're down to our last food. We can melt snow for water, but that will only get us so far. At this time of year, there's always another blizzard around the corner. Things might be different if the power hadn't gone out. The best thing we can do is try to keep these people warm and fed, and then we'll see what the Lord has in store. You seem disoriented, but you're in much better shape than the others. Maybe you can help us.
I'm a doctor. I can have a look at the survivors and see how to help them.
That sounds like a good place to start. Once you've had a chance to check on them, come back, and we can try to figure out what can be done for them.
I've had a look at the survivors. Most are in fairly good condition given the circumstances.
These were the lucky ones. You'll find the ones who were less fortunate in the basement. May God take mercy on their souls. They died from their injuries, or were found dead. We put them downstairs to keep the bodies cold, and also, well, there are wolves around, you see.
Yes, I've seen them. I think I can find most of what these survivors need, but there is a diabetic in the group. They're gonna need insulin, and soon. Do you know where I might find some?
That's bad news. No, I don't.
This survivor has type 1 diabetes. That means their body can't produce insulin. If they don't get it, they'll eventually go into shock and probably die.
Well, then we need to find some. And soon, before the blizzard becomes too powerful to even risk going outside. I need to remain with the survivors, minister to them. But you can go and look for the medicine they need.
I will. Any suggestions you have would be very useful.
Most of the surrounding houses will be empty, but you may find some of the minor supplies you need to treat the survivors. The diabetic came in from the plane crash a day, maybe 2 days ago. So, your best chance to find their insulin will probably be to find their luggage at the crash site.
Well, how will I know which luggage is theirs?
You'll have to search everything you find and hope for the best.
Okay. You keep an eye on everyone, and I'll be back as soon as I can.
Thank you for your help. One more thing.
Yes?
Many of these survivors are in bad shape. From the crash, it's true. But I've seen this sort of thing before. People need hope to survive. And if they can't have hope, they need some closure. People here, many of them weren't traveling alone. They're broken-hearted, worried sick about their loved ones, feeling guilty. Why did they survive when others didn't? You can help them find some closure. But chances are searching the crash site won't be a pleasant experience.
I've seen death before.
Yes, you're a doctor, so you understand the fragility of human life. The fragility of the human spirit is more my domain. For the ones who've lost loved ones, if you can bring them some closure, that will help to start their healing process.
Yes, it's well known that the mind and body are inextricably linked.
If you encounter any artifacts, any information that would help to identify those who did not survive the crash, that information might be a salve to these poor broken souls. Then perhaps they'll have a chance to face tomorrow.
I'll do what I can to find IDs, documents, anything that can help identify the people who didn't make it.
In turn, take this, my child.
Oh, I'm not religious. Please, keep it.
It's not for you. Please, humor me.
I don't understand.
At least until I can minister to those souls myself. Having you carry this rosary while you investigate the crash site, it would bring an old priest some comfort. It will be the closest thing to my being able to pray for them.
I mean, no disrespect, Father, but do you really believe this will help?
Perhaps in the end, faith is all we have.
So, you're still alive.
So far, yeah. But there are people in town who won't be if I don't get going.
You heading up to the plane crash?
How'd you know that?
You risked your life to come here to help some sick people. You came to help me when I was stuck in the barn. You're a doctor. You're not going to leave a bunch of crash survivors to die in the cold.
I would like to help the crash victims, yes.
I wouldn't get your hopes up. A few days in this weather and with the wolves prowling? Doubt you'll find anyone alive out there.
Let's hope you're wrong.
Yeah, well, I left you a little present.
Look, I'm not sure.
Relax. You have to trust someone, right?
Would you trust someone with a dead body in their basement?
Fair point. But if you want to live, check out the trunk of that blue sedan over by the swing set.
Well, okay. Thanks, I guess.
Watch out for those wolves.
Oh God. Oh God, you're alive!
Help me.
I'm here. I'm here to help.
Please. It hurts. Make it stop.
You've been in a crash. You're in shock. But I can help you. Just let me start a fire.
Too far gone.
You've lost a lot of blood, and you have frostbite. But it's okay. It's gonna be okay. I'm a doctor. I can help you.
Please. I want this to be over.
Huh. Interesting. I wonder. Damn it. Sleep Research Center. Dr. Greenwood speaking.
Did you get it?
I told you not to call here.
I'm sorry, but I'm scared.
I am working on it.
It's getting worse. We have to do something.
I'm going as fast as I can.
You said you'd help. You said you had something that could help her.
I can't just... Look, it is in a secure area of the lab. I can't just walk out with it. There are security protocols and...
Astrid, it's getting worse. You have to do something. You understand that better than anyone.
Yes, I do.
Find a way and get up here as soon as you can.
I will. As soon as I can figure out how to... I'll find a way to get it to you.
Have you asked Will?
No. It's been years since we... I haven't asked him yet.
We don't have time for this, Astrid. You need to do this, and soon.
I will. I'll fix it. I promise I will get there.
I'm afraid it's happening again, Astrid. I'm afraid we'll lose her this time.
That's not gonna happen.
Hurry, Astrid.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I know you're in pain, and you just want it to end, but I won't let you die out here. Hello?
Me again.
What? How did you know I was here?
Party line's a funny thing. All the calls go to every phone in the area. All I have to do is wait for you to pick up.
What do you want, Molly? I'm kind of busy.
Yeah, I saw you found a survivor at the crash site.
You spying on me?
Just watching. Curious.
Okay, that's kind of creepy.
You want to tell me what happened to your man?
I don't really have time for this right now, Molly.
I'll go first. You asked about my husband when we were in the house. Not much to tell, really. He's dead. I'm alive.
Sorry if this sounds harsh, but you don't seem too broken up about it.
I'm not.
I assume he's the one in the basement. Did you kill him?
You tell me. Is failing to help someone the same as killing them?
I guess that depends on the circumstances and the intent.
Now you sound like a lawyer.
Did you kill him?
The wolves killed him. But my intent was for him to die.
You made it. I prayed that you would.
Yes, I made it. And I found another survivor. In bad shape, though. Found the insulin, too.
Thank you, my child. This is a big help. Weather's turning worse. I fear another blizzard is on the way.
How can you tell?
The farmers of Pleasant Valley have been part of my flock for years now. Over that time, you start to see the patterns of things. Blizzards are common this time of year. We're due for another one any day now.
And then what?
Normally, we'd hunker down with a stack of firewood, a full pantry, and wait it out.
And now?
Even with what you've done, we'll have to pray we survive long enough for the weather to clear.
Prayer is your thing, Father. You handle that. Between the plane crash and the houses in the area, I'm gonna pull together whatever supplies I can find. Maybe between the two of us, we can keep these people alive.
May God watch over you, my child. Thank you for your efforts. You have likely saved the lives of all these people. They now have a fighting chance to last through this storm. You have done God's work here, and He will forever look favorably upon you.
Thank you, Father. Do you think while looking favorably on me, He could also help me find a way out of here?
As I said, the usual paths are blocked. But the blizzard, it may have displaced enough snow to...
To what?
There is another route. It's a dangerous one. Through the mountains.
I'll take my chances. I really need to get to Perseverance Mills. If things are this bad here, they'll be worse. Look, I just need to get there. Can you help me?
An entrance to the old coal mine. If the blizzard moved enough snow, you might be able to get in there. It passes through the mountain. After that, you'll find the highway. It follows the coastline. Follow the highway, and God willing, you'll get to Perseverance Mills. Here, I'll draw it on your map for you.
Thank you, Father.
My thanks to you, my child. And if you'll permit an old priest an indulgence, I'd like to share some wisdom with you.
Go ahead, Father.
Your burden. I see it weighs heavily on you.
I don't know what you mean.
Yes, you do. You do not have to carry it alone.
Look, thank you, Father. But religion isn't really...
I don't say this as an attempt to sway your thinking or help you find faith. But find something, someone, to help with your burden. Otherwise it will consume you.
Look around you, Father. I think the Lord may have His hands full right now. Whatever burdens I may have, they're mine to bear. And mine alone.
However crowded His table, there is always a seat for you, my child.
I'll keep it in mind, Father. Here, you should take this back.
Keep it, my child. I fear you will have need of it before this long winter is done.
Hello, Molly.
Wow. I hate to be a foregone conclusion.
Well, I don't seem to get a lot of other calls out here.
I want to know something. Why did you work so hard to help those strangers? Would they have done the same for you?
I have no idea.
I doubt they would. You probably work all day, every day. Bust your ass to help people, delivering babies or researching or whatever it is you do. Does anyone really notice?
I'm not sure, but I don't do it for that.
You don't do it for recognition because you don't get any.
What is this about, really?
I could have been something, too. Something more than a farmer's wife. Something more than a cattleman's daughter.
I'm sure you could have, Molly.
Don't patronize me. I could have been something, but I let him stop me. I let myself be small so he could feel like somebody. I gave up everything for him, and to him, I didn't even exist. I let him make me small. Less than nothing.
What happened to him, Molly?
You wouldn't understand.
Did he hurt you? Did you kill him?
There's different ways to hurt people. Some ways heal. Other ways never do. And I told you. The wolves killed him. Never mind that. I called to tell you something.
What did you call to tell me, Molly?
There's an old radio tower. On the top of the hill, overlooking my farm. You can see the tower from my porch. Not sure if you can get it working, but the radio up there would be good enough to reach Perseverance Mills. You could maybe find out about your guy. The precious mystery thing that you hope he has.
A radio? But why'd you wait so long to tell me?
Well, I didn't know if it'd work. And also, girl gets lonely out here, I guess. It's nice to have someone to talk to.
Yep, the radio's sure dead. Well, that trip was a waste. I should get some shut-eye. Strike off for the mine Father Tom mentioned in the morning. It's time to say bye to Pleasant Valley. The radio. It's working. Damn. Why can't I get anything?
Come in. This is Perseverance Mills.
Hello?
Come in. Hello?
Can anyone hear me?
Is this the radio station at Perseverance Mills?
Can you hear me?
We need help. There's some kind of quarantine situation.
Hello?
Mackenzie.
What do you mean quarantine?
Mackenzie, is that you?
Is there a doctor with you?
We need a doctor or medical assistance, anything.
I can hear him, but he can't hear me.
We're cut off.
You're alive. Damn it, Mackenzie. You're alive. And on your way to Perseverance Mills. I've got to get there. Lights in the sky. What is it, Molly?
We have a lot in common, you and I.
How's that?
We both left our men behind. We both like to be alone. We're both hiding from our pasts.
I don't know what you mean.
Yes, you do. I didn't kill him, you know. I wanted to. So many times. I just never had the courage. And as bad as it got at times, at least I wouldn't be alone. Being alone would be worse. That's what I told myself.
I don't judge you, Molly.
I didn't kill him, but I may as well have. I watched while the wolves surrounded him. I knew what was coming. I had a rifle in my hands. I could have helped him.
Molly.
It all happened in slow motion, you know, like a ballet. They were so quiet and confident, like there was no other way it could end. And I just stood there, frozen. He was yelling at me to shoot, but I couldn't. They circled. And then they were on him, like a force of nature.
Molly, why are you telling me this?
Because it's important for someone to know.
For someone to know what?
That I don't regret it. Not for a second.
The convict, outside with the arrows in his back. That your handiwork too?
Yep. They're all gonna pay now, Astrid.
Who are?
All of them. We've been in the background, in the shadows, invisible, overlooked for too long. Not anymore.
I'm not sure revenge is the answer, Molly.
Maybe not, but it'll do for now. Feels good to be on this side of the hunt. So I'm making up for lost time. Take care of yourself, Doctor.
You too, Molly.
Tell me one last thing. Your pilot. The one you left behind. You one of the good ones?
Yes, he is. But things are complicated between us. Let's just say I wouldn't want to find him with an arrow in his back.
Then I hope to never meet him. It's been good talking with you, Astrid. For a little while, you took the loneliness away. I hope you find what you're looking for. I hope you can help those people up in Perseverance Mills and find some peace for yourself.
Thank you, Molly. I hope you can find some peace too. Nothing broken. Still breathing. What the hell? The world is changing. Has changed. The aurora, the weather, wildlife. It somehow feels like Mother Nature is crying out. Maybe she's warning us of what's to come. People like Molly or Father Tom, or the crash survivors. They're just the ones left behind. Damaged people. The hopeful and the hopeless. What will this new world do to them? Will it make them harder? Will it break them? I'm not sure I can help them. And I don't know what I'll find when I get to where I'm going. But what I do know is this. Mackenzie is alive, and he's heading to Perseverance Mills. And that means I have to get there before it's too late. I may not be able to stop this darkness from coming, but I'll be damned if I'm gonna let it happen without a fight.
Why do we have to carry this sack of shit? He's heavy as hell.
Shut the fuck up. Mathis says carry the asshole. We carry him.
They're getting closer. You hear about what happened to Leclerc?
Don't believe everything you hear, dumbass.
Arrow in the chest, man. The chest. No wolves be doing that.
Really? Wolves don't use bows. You figured that out all by yourself?
Piss off. Something's hunting us out here, and it ain't just wolves.
Mathis will figure it out.
What the hell are we even doing out here?
Remember the plan. First we get daughter out.
Donner, that crazy fucker. This is bullshit.
Shh. He's coming back here. Order.
Hey, Mathis. He's finally awake.
Well, well. He lives.
No thanks to you.
Turns out you have a damn hard head, pilot.
I told you I was stubborn. Woman.
Oh, you mean the one you asked about in the dam?
Yeah.
She's still there. Won't be going anywhere soon.
You bastard.
Relax, Mackenzie. She had nothing to do with you.
How do you...
Just some... old lady lost in the woods. Wandered into the dam when I was there. She saw me and wouldn't stop screaming, so... I shut her up.
Monster.
Oh, you have no idea. Why are you so worried about her?
It doesn't matter.
Could it have anything to do with this?
I told you I have no idea what that is.
Well, it's okay, pilot. We'll find a way to open it very soon. and then we'll both know what's inside. Hey, Mackenzie?
Yeah?
You look like shit.
Shit, Mattis! How long we have to carry this heavy bastard for?
Shut up, man.
That heavy bastard may be our ticket off this rock, so carry him. And like the man says, shut the fuck up.
They found us!
What the hell?
Get it off me!
I need a weapon.
Come and get some, you fuckers!
Got to move.
Where's the pilot?
Can't let them find me. Need my hands free.
Any sign of him?
No, nothing but those fucking wolves. I need a smoke.
Never mind the wolves. We gotta find him fast.
What the hell? Let him run. He won't get far with those wolves hunting him.
Look, you dumbass. Mathis says the pilot's our ticket off this damn island. Don't you want to get back to the mainland?
But Eller, the arrow in the chest, man.
Let's go find this guy before Mathis loses his temper again. You know what he's like when he's angry.
Let's go. Between Mattis and the wolves, I have a bad feeling about this place.
Rusty saw blade. Might be sharp enough to cut this rope.
Looks like I finally found a use for your metal case. We have unfinished business, pilot. Stick around.
Yet? Hey, I can hear you moving around. Come to the window. We have to talk. Stand on the toilet and you can reach the window.
There you are. Well, welcome to the shit show.
Okay. So who are you?
Unfortunately, I run this place.
That doesn't seem to be working out too well for you.
Yes, well, normally I'm on the other side of the bars. Name's Franklin. I'm warden here at Black Rock. And you are?
Mackenzie. Franklin,
What's going on here?
The situation is this. You and I are locked up in here. Mathis and his gang of thugs are trying to break someone out of solitary. We're still alive, for now, so they must need us for something. The power's been out for days, and nobody is coming to help.
Sounds about right. So, Black Rock?
Yeah. Maximum security prison. Built 100 years ago and updated a few times. It's basically a fortress.
Out here?
You notice the walls on your way in?
I was, no.
Okay, well, they aren't that high or that impressive, really. You know why?
No idea.
Because whatever dumb son of a bitch tries to escape from this place has to get through about 50 clicks of brutal terrain full of dangerous wildlife before they can even think about finding a road that leads out of here.
Well, but we got here.
Yeah, but are you gonna get out? About 20 years ago, a pair of cons escaped. They came back 3 days later, half dead, begging us to take them back. And that was in the middle of summer.
I get the picture. So, Mathis, you know him?
Oh yeah, we go way back. He was in for murder on the mainland about 10 years ago. He did 7 and then got off on parole. I was warden at one of the federal pens there, and, well, let's just say Mathis isn't sending me any Christmas cards these days.
Any idea what he's doing here?
Unfortunately, yeah. He's here for Donner.
Donner? Who's that?
His son.
Shit. So, some kind of twisted family reunion.
Mathis is bad, but he's old school bad. Murder, larceny, the occasional heist, and grand theft auto. But Donner? He's a chip off the old block, and then some.
So, not a good person.
Well, he's locked up in Black Rock, isn't he? Listen, Mathis is bad, but Donner is something much worse. I've seen a lot of criminals in my years, and Donner, he's one of those guys that keeps wardens like me up at night. He's evil to the core. He's the kind of guy they make prisons like Black Rock for. There's no redemption for guys like Donner. They aren't here for rehabilitation. There's no way back to living in regular society again. They just want to destroy the world you and I live in. If Mathis is bad, Donner is biblical bad.
So, Donner is a very bad guy. Mathis came here to spring him. Tell me again why we aren't dead yet.
Well, that's a story. Power went out here a couple of weeks ago now. The backups held for a while, but eventually the cons were able to break out and overwhelm the guards. They grabbed the keys to solitary, went to get Donner, which, well, that would have been the end. But they couldn't open the gates to solitary. Something has them locked down tight, and it's driving Mathis crazy. It was bad for us. I haven't seen any of the other guards since they locked me up in here, and, well, I fear the worst. And now that Mathis is here?
But with the power down, what's keeping the gates locked?
There are mechanical failsafes in the system. Keep in mind, most of this jail is pretty old. But that's not the full answer to why Donner is still locked up.
What do you mean?
Well, best I can tell, they should have been able to break him out by now. But something, or someone, has been getting in the way.
You mean there's someone else still out there?
That's exactly what I mean.
But who?
I don't know. But sounds like Mathis is as mad as a hornet because of them, and that brings me no small pleasure. Shit! They're coming. Get back to your bunk.
So, pilot, you're back in the land of the living. For now.
Yeah, but just seeing you gives me a headache.
Well, just seeing you makes me want to hit people. So, Warden, looks like we have a little problem. I still can't get into solitary. You have any idea why that might be?
I told you, Mathis, the whole jail is in some kind of weird lockdown. It all happened before you got here. Donner just...
Don't you ever say his name.
I don't know anything about it.
My guys say someone's been tampering with the system. They say it's gotten worse. Every time they take a step closer to breaking into solitary, something new gets in their way. Didn't you used to run this place?
Yeah.
So you're telling me you have no idea how it works?
That's just the thing. Nothing is working the way it's supposed to right now.
Bullshit. Stop wasting my time. And stop wasting your time. You don't have much left. Unless we get that door open.
Mathis, I don't know anything.
Let me jog your memory.
Hey, Mathis! Maybe not so hard. Like, we might still need him to get him out.
Mathis, he doesn't look good. You're going too far.
Clean him up.
Oh, shit. He looks bad.
Yeah, Mathis is getting worse.
This shit with Donner has him half crazy.
Half crazy? Ever since the bus crash, he's been getting wild, like a caged animal. How the hell did he expect this to turn out?
You remember Montreal, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, remember that place on St. Catherine's with the girl who...
Not that, you fucking moron. Remember how Mathis broke out?
Oh, yeah. I wasn't there, but I heard about it.
Right. You clean up the warden, and I'll tell you all about it. So there was this really tight plan. Mathis had months to set it up. Everyone had their part to play. It was like out of a fucking movie. So we bust out, and all hell breaks loose. We get to the front gates. It's a mess, right? Place is in chaos. And the driver who's supposed to pick us up, he's late.
No shit.
No shit. So the driver pulls up, like 2 minutes late. Alarms going off everywhere. It's like the prison guards are coming after us. We're gonna get grabbed at any second. We're yelling at Mathis, "Come on, man, let's go, let's get out of here." And Mathis just stands there, looking at the fucking driver. Looking like he wants to eat the guy. The driver's terrified. Mathis walks over to the van, slowly. We're all jumping in and yelling to get out, and we can see the fucking guards coming. Like, we are done. We need to get out. Mathis, he pulls the driver out of the van, looks back at us, and with this totally wild look in his eyes, just says, "Go." Like totally calmly, but with this wild edge. And he just starts beating the living shit out of the driver.
Wow. I knew it went bad in Montreal, but I didn't know that story.
Yeah, I mean, we took off. And Mathis, it took 5 cops to pull him off that driver. He cared less about being caught than he did about the driver being late.
Crazy fucker.
Mathis is not a patient man. He does not like it when a plan does not come together. He does not like to be let down. And right now, his plan for getting Donner out of here is totally fucked. It's just a matter of time before he snaps. Like he did in Montreal.
He looks bad, eh? What are we going to do?
If he dies, it'll be worse for us, because we'll take the heat. We need to get him patched up.
Well, we passed some kind of first aid building on the way in.
Great. Go there and grab some supplies.
No fucking way. You hear all those wolves out there?
Don't be an asshole. Go do it.
You do it. Why do I have to be the one who...
Hey, who went back to look for LeClaire when he went missing? No way I'm going back out there.
I'll do it.
Did you hear something?
I said I'll do it. Let me out. And I'll get the supplies.
Nobody's talking to you, pilot. Just keep quiet and hope that Mathis doesn't start paying attention to you.
He dies and you guys take the rap. You want that?
The rap? Take the rap? Who talks like that? Listen, pilot. Why don't you shut the fuck up?
What do you have to lose? I go out there, get attacked by wolves. No great loss, right?
Wait a second, man. This is a bad idea. Mathis has plans for this guy.
Shut up. All right. You're right. You've been out in the bush all this time. I'm sure you figured out how to deal with a few wolves by now. We let you out. You get the supplies. The warden lives, and maybe we keep Mathis distracted so he doesn't lose his shit on you next time.
Understood. You let me out. I get the supplies. The warden lives.
Ha! You see? He learns fast. Time to save the day, pilot. Don't fuck it up.
Get going, pilot. The warden doesn't have much time left. And in case you're thinking of running away, remember, we still have your precious case.
Brutal, deadly cold. How I've missed you. Hello? Hello?
Who the hell are you?
Well, I could ask you the same question.
Quit fucking around. Who are you?
I'm nobody important. Just a bush pilot. My name's,
You forgot your name.
My name's Mackenzie.
Right. Well, Mr. Mackenzie.
Not Mr. Mackenzie. Just Mackenzie.
Well, Mr. Bush Pilot Mackenzie. Welcome to the party. You working for those assholes in prison?
Which ones? I mean, no. No, I'm not working for them.
Then what are you doing out here?
Where are you calling me from?
Somewhere safe. Look, Mr. Mackenzie. Soon you're gonna have to figure out whose side you're on in this little stalemate we have going on.
I don't know anything about a stalemate. And I'm not on anyone's side. I'm on my own side.
Well, at least you're honest. That's a start.
Where are you? And what do you want?
Ooh-wee. That question has a long damn answer. Right now, I'm safe from those prison assholes. But I cannot say the same for you.
Look, the prison warden. He's injured. I'm just trying to keep him alive.
So, they let you out of the prison. Then they're just gonna let you back in?
Right.
But you aren't helping them.
No.
Something about this situation about you doesn't fit.
Look, why don't you tell me where you are and maybe I can help you?
Help me. Shit, man. You can't even help yourself.
Are you the one that's messing up the convicts' plans?
Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. Either way, I'm not telling you. How do I know you aren't really one of Donner's boys? Trying to trap me.
Donner. So you know about him.
Wake up, man. This is all about Donner. Don't you get that? And I'm the only thing standing between that fucker rotting away in solitary and an evil bastard being unleashed to the rest of this frozen hellhole.
Well, I mean, I hear it's nice in the summer.
Take care of yourself, Mr. Mackenzie. Those wolves sound pretty hungry to me.
I'll do my best. Well, that was weird.
Wow. Shit. You made it.
I made it.
I guess you're tougher than you look.
I found stuff to help the warden. Medical supplies.
Yeah. We'd better get in there to see him. He doesn't look too good. But first, you gotta let me frisk you. Mattis would have my balls if I let you sneak a knife in here.
Who the hell are you?
Relax. I'm your neighbor in cell 15.
Yeah, Mathis's pilot.
I cleaned you up the best I could. You might have a broken rib. Maybe more. Mathis opened up a couple of bad cuts on you, so I stitched them up. Gave you a shot of antibiotics. Hopefully that'll prevent serious infection.
Thanks. You seem to know a fair bit of first aid.
Well, I'm married. I know a doctor. And, I get hurt a lot.
With friends like Mathis, I'm not surprised.
Oh, Mathis is no friend of mine.
We'd better hurry before the guards come back. There's something I need to tell you about the prison.
I'm listening.
Solitary. It's on its own locking circuits, separate from the rest of the prison. Mathis and his guys, they haven't figured that out yet.
But when they do...
When they do, they'll get Donner out, and there will be hell to pay.
They blame you for Donner?
Mathis thinks I used some kind of override to keep Donner locked in there, even when the rest of the cells went haywire.
Well, did you?
No, I can't figure it out. But someone is out there messing with the system, messing with Mathis, and keeping Donner inside.
I might have an idea of who it is.
You see someone out there?
Not saw, but I talked to someone on the phone.
Right. The old rotary phone system would still work. Redundancy for when the sat phone goes down.
Right.
Shit, they're coming back. Get back in your cell.
You gonna be okay?
Just don't let them find you in here. If you get to talk to whoever it was on the phone again, do whatever they ask. Because right now, they are the only thing keeping us all alive.
Think we can trust him?
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
How'd that happen?
Wow. Yeah. Must be glitchy.
These idiots think I'm a fool. They don't think I can figure out what happened here. But they were too chicken shit to take care of the warden themselves. And sent you out into the cold to do their dirty work. And you, risking your life to save a guy you don't even know. What a fucking Boy Scout.
That's me.
You still don't get it. Don't you see that in this new world, Mackenzie, Boy Scouts will be the first to die?
And yet, here I am.
Well, smartass, if you're gonna make yourself useful, you're gonna make yourself useful to me.
Am I?
Yes, you are.
And why am I gonna do that?
Well, because...
Hard case. Right.
Get back out there, pilot. Go find out what's wrong with this place.
What do you have in mind?
Well, obviously there's something wrong with the power. Though he's been no help, a map in the warden's office shows this place has its own power plant, so... go check it out. Get me some power, so I can open the gates to Solitary.
Right. Power, Solitary. Got it.
And Mackenzie.
Yes?
Don't dawdle. Or... the warden gets it for real this time.
Mathis said to give you this.
That doesn't look like a coat.
That's 'cause it isn't. It's a bit of a map. Shows the way to the dam. Looks like you can just follow the power lines or something.
It's cold out here. I won't find the dam if I freeze before I get there.
Do I look like a guy who gives a shit? You don't want to freeze out here? Then get moving.
Hello?
Me again. So, they sent you to check on the power plant.
Yeah. I mean, that's what they asked me to do.
You always do what hardened criminals ask you to do?
Only when they ask nicely.
You know you won't be able to get the power back on, right? The issues with the power have nothing to do with the power plant.
Yes, I know. I mean, how are you so sure?
Trust me. I just know.
Trust you? Okay, trust goes both ways. What's your name?
You can call me Chase.
Okay. Nice to meet you, Jace. So what are we doing here exactly?
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm not here to work on my tan.
How do you fit into all this, Jace? Are you in trouble?
That psycho Donner makes it out of Solitary, and we're all in trouble, Mac.
Well, it's better than Mr. Mackenzie, I guess.
Listen, you want to know what's going on with the power and all that? I can tell you. But first, prove yourself to me. I need your help.
Where are you right now?
That's not important.
How did you end up at Black Rock?
Car broke down when the first Aurora appeared. Well, not so much broke down as just stopped working. Like most things. It was freezing, so I got out and started walking down the road to see if I might find someone else. Or maybe some shelter. Got turned around in the darkness and snow. Everything looked pretty much the same. Wandered for hours. Nearly froze to death. Then, I found a fence. Followed it, and found a guard tower. Next thing I knew, I heard gunshots. It was horrible. The shots were There were so many. I waited half an hour? Longer? Crept up, and I could see them slumped against the wall. Blood everywhere. It was guards, prison workers, civilians, innocents. They had executed them. I had to get out, but I know the area a bit. There's nowhere to go, really. Not on foot. I don't know if anyone's coming to help, but I figure I gotta do what I can to keep those fuckers locked up. Donner, he is evil. If he gets out, nobody within 100 clicks of this place will be safe. And if this thing lasts as long as I think it will, that would be very, very bad for all of us.
What's the situation with Donner?
I guess you don't follow the news much, huh? Donner's a psychopath. They have a law about something, this guy's broken it. I hear his old man Mathis isn't much better. But Donner is a once-in-a-generation criminal.
Yeah. I can confirm that Mathis is not Father of the Year material.
Wait, you know him?
He's how I ended up here. It's a long story, but yeah. He's here to break Donner out.
Shit. This is worse than I thought.
What's the worst that can happen if he gets out? He gets stuck out in the wilderness and freezes to death, or gets eaten by something.
Wrong. Donner gets out, he will make it his personal mission to find and hurt every living human he can get his hands on between Black Rock and the mainland, just for shits and giggles.
You worried about anyone in particular?
Never mind that. We gotta keep him in lockdown. That's the only thing that matters right now.
Okay, so how are we gonna make sure he stays in solitary?
Trust. That's how we're gonna keep him in.
What do you mean, if this lasts as long as you think it will? Do you know something about what's going on?
Never mind. I just know stuff, okay? Or suspect it.
Sounds like you think it's more than just lights in the sky.
It's not more than lights in the sky. And yet, it is.
That's pretty cryptic.
Let's stay focused on Black Rock, okay? You want to prove you're trustworthy?
I mean, I want to help, yeah.
What's in it for you?
I don't much like Mathis. And he's got something I need.
What is it?
A metal case.
What's in it?
I'm not really sure.
Hey, trust goes both ways, right?
I'm not hiding anything from you. I really don't know.
So then, just leave. Get out of here. Leave Black Rock and let the chips fall where they may.
I can't. I need it.
If you don't know what's inside the case, how do you know you need it?
It's important to someone who's important to me. They were ready to die for it. So I need to get it back.
Right. Well, maybe we can help each other. You do something for me, and I'll find a way to help you with your little problem. Deal?
I feel like I'm gonna regret this, but yeah. Deal.
Okay, listen up. Even with the power out, there are physical mechanisms that the convicts can manipulate to get Donner out. I mean, they are morons, but even morons get lucky sometimes. We need to fix things so they can't accidentally break him out.
And how do we do that?
Well, it just so happens I have the plans to this ancient thing. I mean, a lot of the original structure and prison systems are probably Victorian era. Solitary is newer. But the stuff under solitary, still old as shit.
All right. How does that help us?
We get underneath, and we bust up the systems that manage the locking and unlocking mechanisms. And we basically, well, we turn the gates into walls. We seize up the system, and it's so old, so heavy, it'd take a goddamn nuclear bomb to break them out.
Let's hope. You don't have a nuclear bomb, do you?
Steam tunnels.
Steam tunnels, right. What about steam tunnels?
You get into the old steam tunnels. You'll find an access door in the rock face just outside the power plant. Other side of the spillway. According to these blueprints, they lead you, more or less, right to the old locking mechanisms under Solitary.
More or less?
Well, there are some stains on the map. And a few areas that are a little fuzzy engineering-wise. I mean, it's old. But yeah, eventually you will get to the locking mechanisms.
Okay. And then what?
You tear out or smash anything that looks remotely like a switch, fuse, panel, cable, wire, vacuum tube. You get it?
Yeah, I get it. Sabotage the thing.
Exactly. You do that, and Donner is locked in for good. Probably.
Probably?
Hey, I'm not a prison designer, okay? But yeah, as I read these blueprints, probably.
Okay. Wish me luck.
I mean, it'll definitely buy us some time. I think.
I'm going now, Jace.
Hang on.
What?
Good luck.
Okay. Let's find those steam tunnels.
You're still alive. Shit. Looks like I lost that bet. Any luck with the job Mattis gave you?
I made it to the power plant. The whole place is dead. Nothing obvious to be done to get it running again.
Too bad. Mathis will be disappointed. Oh well. Back in your cage, Doug.
Psst. Hey, you awake yet?
Yep. I'm here.
Any luck at the power plant?
If by luck you mean I managed to not get the power back up and running, then yeah. You could say I had some luck.
You found them, didn't you? Whoever's out there messing up Mathis's plans?
Not really. But I spoke to them again. Whoever they are, they really don't like Donner.
Well then, we have to do whatever we can to help them.
Okay. But how?
Just keep doing what you're doing. We have to find a way to slow Mathis down.
A little hard to do that from inside a cell.
Maybe not. Quick, get back.
Well, well. Look what my guys found while investigating the old parts of the prison. Someone is seriously fucking with me. Someone who clearly knows more about this prison than they should. Knew exactly what to sabotage to keep us from getting into Solitary. You know anything about this, pilot?
I have no idea what that is.
Sure, I figured as much. Whoever did this took a big risk and went through a lot of effort. For nothing. We found another way in. A big-ass key that will unlock the door to Solitary, or any other door we want. It's called dynamite.
Damn it, Mathis, haven't you done enough to my prison?
Shut your mouth! I'll deal with you later. Listen, pilot, it's time to get back to work.
What now?
Detonators. Can't do shit with this dynamite unless we find detonators. Since we found the dynamite in one of the machine sheds, the detonators should be around somewhere. Of course, we can't find them. So, I'll probably have to go a few more rounds with my friend the warden here to find out where they are. You just sit tight, and I'll tell you when I'm done. You may want to plug your ears.
Now, listen, Mathis, there's no need for that.
Come on, Warden. Don't ruin my fun.
The detonators. That dynamite is old. We kept it in storage because we didn't have a safe way to get it back to the mainland.
That's a nice story.
Wait. But I know where you can find some.
I'm listening.
Old mine, in the hills, just above the prison. It was shut down suddenly for safety reasons after the quakes, but most of the gear was left up there. I bet there are some detonator caps up there.
Interesting. You heard the man. Get going.
Yeah, Doc. Time to get back out there.
Wait. Mathis, just leave him alone. I'll do it. I'll be quick.
You better hurry up, pilot. I think Mathis wants to let off some steam.
Wait. Mathis.
So how did it all work out?
Hello again. Well, I managed to sabotage the locking mechanism, but that won't change much. Mathis found dynamite, and soon, thanks to me, he'll have detonators too. He plans to blast through to Solitary and get Donner out that way.
Shit. Time for the nuclear option.
But I thought you said you didn't have it.
Relax, Mac. Figure of speech, right?
What are you gonna do?
We're out of time. I've been gone for too long. Atwood's gonna be pissed.
What did you say?
Huh? Nothing. Just said we're running out of time.
No, after that.
Oh, right. Just my thesis advisor. She's the only reason I'm out here at all, Mackenzie. I'm a grad student, astrophysics.
So,
it just so happens that this part of Great Bear offers one of the best unoccluded zones, ideal for setting up certain sensitive instruments for my research, so that...
I have to see her.
You have to see my thesis advisor. You aren't making any sense, Mackenzie.
It'll take too long to explain. We need to get out of here and get to Atwood as soon as possible.
Oh, okay. How do you know about her? And what about Mathis? And Donner? If they make it out, there's a good chance they'll end up finding Atwood. And that's a big part of what I'm trying to prevent.
Where is she?
The Suzuki Radio Telescope. It's about 15 to 20 clicks from here. That's where I was headed when my car stopped working. I've been living there, doing research for months, alongside Dr. Atwood. Mackenzie, if the convicts find out about the radio telescope, it'll be bad. It's an old government facility, so there's all kinds of supplies there. Food, medical equipment, vehicles, radios. They could hunker down for weeks, months. It'd make a hell of a base of operations for all manner of evil shit they might get up to. They could prey on everyone within 100 clicks. Black Rock is a fortress, but it's broken. It's been broken by the Aurora and everything that's going on right now.
But what the hell is going on right now?
I'm not 100% sure. But astrophysically speaking,
Yeah?
it's pretty messed up. Look, Suzuki is shielded. Due to the kind of work they do there, it's shielded from electromagnetic radiation. There's a good chance that all the shit that's been going on out here, that it hasn't been affected in the same way.
Which means?
It means Suzuki may be the key.
So, how do we get out of here and stop Mathis and Donner at the same time?
Not sure. But I have an idea. Just buy me some time.
I'll do what I can.
Good luck to us both, Mackenzie.
So, pilot, did you finish the job?
I found the detonators.
Well, I guess the warden was telling the truth after all.
Now what?
Now, we blow a hole in the wall. But first, let's you and I have a little chat.
Hey! Mathis! I did everything you asked.
Oh, I know, pilot. You've been a good dog. But every dog has its day.
Whoa. Wait, fellas.
So, here we are again.
Yeah. We have to stop meeting like this. Me tied to a chair, you acting crazy.
The problem I have, pilot, is that you keep lying to me.
I don't know what you mean.
You see, that's exactly the kind of thing that pisses me off! First, you pretend not to know anything about the case.
I really don't.
Then, you go around behind my back, purposely trying to mess up my plans with an accomplice.
Mathis,
Shut your mouth! All I hear are lies. I know everything.
You monster. He didn't do anything.
I know. He was so innocent. Just one of the good guys. But he sang like a bird when we laid into him. He couldn't give you and your friend up quickly enough. I know about your pathetic activities to slow me down, Mackenzie. It makes me laugh because the only reason I kept you alive was I thought you could fly us out of here, back to the mainland. But I'm starting to understand that here, we can be kings. Back there is nothing but fire and cold. The old world. My crew and I, we're gonna rule Great Bear. Nobody can stop us. Not you, not your friend, nothing. We aren't going anywhere. So you've outlived your usefulness to me, pilot. And when I'm done with you, I'm going after your little helper.
What the hell is going on?
What happened?
The detonators. They blew too early. Something happened. The guys fucked it up.
You assholes! Solitary?
They're clearing the rubble. Can't see shit for all the smoke right now. There's fire everywhere.
I suppose you're pleased with yourself. You'd better hope nothing's happened to my...
Greetings, convict asshole. This is your friendly neighborhood prison hacker checking in to say it's lockdown time.
Mackenzie! I am going to destroy everything you love.
Mac? Whatever you're gonna do, you better do it soon.
Warden's office. Hard case. The hard case. This damn thing. So much trouble. I'm here.
You made it to the warden's office. Good. You better get what you need and get the hell out of there. Quick.
Did you cause that explosion?
I might have nudged it a bit, but mostly those idiot convicts did it to themselves. The PA in lockdown, however. That was all me.
I have the case.
Okay, hang on a sec. Okay, here we are, Warden's office. Okay, so, end of the hallway you just came out of. Take it. You'll end up on the roof. Cross over the building and you'll find a fire escape thingy. Come down there, and you should recognize where you are. I'll meet you at the power plant.
I can see lights in the prison yard. Fire.
You'd better hurry. The whole security system has gone haywire, and I have no idea how long the lockdown will last. Mathis and Donner could be after you in a minute. Go, go, go!
Got to move.
Find him! Don't let him get by!
Smash that thing! Hit it again! One more time! Ah! Wait!
Find him!
Don't let him flip through!
Don't let him get through! Don't let him get by! Don't let him get by!
Don't let him flip through!
Jay said over, head down.
Don't let him get by!
You idiot!
Stay out of sight.
Shine it over there! I can't see him! Can you see him?
Find him! Don't let him slip through!
Don't let him get by!
Find him!
Don't
let him slip through!
Don't let him get by! Slip through!
Find him!
We're gonna lose him! Don't let him slip through! He's moving! We miss him! Do you see him? We're gonna find you, pilot! I can't see him! Can you see him?
It's the light! If you let him get away... He's in the yard! Move the light! Use the lights! Move the light! Use the light! If you let him get away...
pain. That hurts so much. Feels like it's still burning.
Hope nobody needs this anymore. Come on. Come on. Hi?
Relax, Mac. It's me, Jace.
Right. Well, you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Thanks for your help back there.
Thanks for yours.
That was one hell of an explosion, huh?
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what happened there.
Well, I might have just had a little bit to do with that.
You should have seen Mathis's face.
That guy had it coming to him.
Could you see what was going on?
Hacked into the security cameras across the prison. That's how I was able to keep an eye on you and the rest of it.
Well, what now?
Yeah, I mean, this is as far as my plan went. You have any ideas?
We have to get to Atwood.
I still don't get it, but yeah, we do. I'm worried about her. With all this going on, she's fragile.
Okay. Well...
Shit! They found us. That was faster than I expected.
Okay, well, you have the blueprints, right? How do we get out of here?
I don't know. This was the extent of my plan, Mackenzie. Isn't this prison escape gig more your thing?
There has to be another way out.
Shit! Trapped. This is not how I thought this would end. And things were just starting to look up.
Okay, whatever happens.
You're like a bad penny, Mackenzie.
I've been called worse.
You know, it's amazing to me that a smartass like you has made it this far.
Like I've always told you, you have no idea how stubborn I am.
It's too bad being stubborn isn't the same as being smart. And this must be the fly in the ointment. A girl, no less. This is the end of the line for you and your friend, Pilot.
I'm not afraid of you, asshole. I've been fighting guys like you all my damn life.
Well, today, you lose. In more ways than one, girl.
Mathis.
What is
Donna.
it?
The explosion. He's hurt bad.
This wouldn't have happened if not for you. You've been a pain in my ass for too long, Pilot. It's time for the bad penny to pay the ultimate price. But first, you can watch me deal with the girl. Good. I like them to struggle before they die. Yes! That's what I like to see, Mackenzie. A little fight! A little will to live! I knew you had it in you!
Mathis! Mathis! He's dying. Donner is dying.
Wasn't expecting that.
Seemed like a good idea at the time. Looks like Blackrock's on fire.
Huh? It actually looks warm. First time I've missed the place.
Hey, hang in there. I'll get a fire going. You'll be warm in no time.
It's okay. I'm warming up.
That is not a good sign, Jace. Just wait. Hang in there. It'll be fine. Everything is gonna be fine.
You know, Mathis, he'll just come after us. He'll never stop.
Yeah. Neither will we.
Another one! In the water! Not drown like the others.
Must not be a quarantine breaker then?
Is it another one?
This one is different!
Can't be.
Watch it. Might be infected.
No, not her. Where is it?
Need water.
She doesn't look good.
Get her some water, now. Astrid, you came. You said you would, and you did. But where is the case? Where's the cure?